I don't know the last thing I recorded. I have no clue. So bear with me. It's Sunday now. Sunday, whatever that time is. Cool. Awesome. Unfortunately, this computer keeps not wanting to stay on. It shuts off every, I don't know, couple hours. That sucks. I need to, sorry, I'm trying to get a repair disk for Windows, but I can't download it, it's too big. Keep shutting off. So anyways, I would be going downstairs to meet the student tutor right now, since I need to meet him at 10:30, but I need to boot. I need to boot and get the download started again. Hopefully, maybe it'll just stay on while I'm out. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the computer doesn't like the heat or something, but the schedule today is weird. Maybe I'll have more time to record, but yeah, there's a student from Slovenia, I think, that the tutor needs to help, so I'm going to meet him. We're going to walk around for an hour and a half, and then I think he needs to depart, so maybe I'll have some free time for some lunch. Some lunch that I can actually buy, seeing as how everyone keeps helping me out. It's making me feel a little uncomfortable, but you know, can't really say no. So I'm off to go do that and get this download started, so see you guys later. It's 6:18. This is a picture from the last dude. If you're watching this, last dude, thank you for the picture. It doesn't erase. So maybe the dude before you drew it, or maybe the dude before that dude drew it. But I don't know how to take care of it. It's now nighttime. It's about 6 o'clock, and the day went by. It's pretty boring. I mean, you know, another one of those. There we go. Another one of those days, you know, the first couple of days are basically going to be like that. I don't have any control over what I'm doing and basically following the guidance of another person. I was able to take a really quick run around at the campus. I think I mentioned that earlier, either that I was doing it or that I had already done it. But then a few hours after, we had to meet the Slovenian exchange student. Now, I asked again in Japanese, so the response I get is, you know, I'm collecting maybe 50, 60, 70, 80% depending on the context of the response. Now, I'm pretty sure that when I asked in Japanese, are we the only two new foreign exchange students, I'm pretty sure the response was yes, that was the case. You know, followed with a response of, you know, basically, you know, there are other students, obviously. Some have been here for one semester previously. In fact, the majority of them have. I don't know why that would be the case, but actually, well, I'm really close to this camera now, and I'm sorry. So I'm trying to log in. Right. So we ended up having to do the same tour I took with the first student tutor. I had to do it again with the Slovenian student, and that was kind of cool. I mean, we went to some different places, but it was a good extra rehearsal over making sure that I definitely knew where everything was, and that if I ever had any questions, I could, you know, want to take care of them. But unfortunately, it's Sunday, so like almost everything's closed. So we weren't really able to go inside of any of the places. It was basically walk, talk about what it is, and then go on to the next location. So there's still a lot I need to do. And unfortunately, I'm starting to realize now there's really no way that I can record any of it. Almost all of my dialogue has been exclusively in this room over at least the past day or so. And it's really just because, especially now, I really need to give all of my attention to anyone that's assisting me. I mean, it's their responsibility to make sure that I understand everything, and if I'm busy dicking around with my camera, it's not good. I mean, I'm caring more about taking footage of where we are, what we're doing, than I am about listening and comprehending and making sure that I understand everything that's going on. Later, maybe when I'm by myself and I'm just doing anything and I'm the only one that really matters in whatever I'm doing, then that makes sense. Like, oh, hey, let's go to the supermarket and buy a bunch of food, then I don't know how to cook. Okay, cool. Here's a good time to record. Walking around trying to make sure that I understand where everything is. Maybe not the best time. So I hope I find some more time to record. But right now I'm doing well. Tomorrow's going to be Monday, so now those things are going to be open. I'm going to be able to ask a lot of the faculty that I wasn't able to reach over the weekend about over any questions that I have. I have the schedule for the student tutor. He's got classes till 3. And again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned earlier, but I'll reiterate just in case I had not. My classes don't start till next Monday. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. But yeah, this Friday we have the orientation, so we have to wait all throughout this first week to skip the classes basically. So I will have lots of time to myself, and that time's gonna have to be spent, I don't know, doing something. I gotta get out of this room. Every day I've been out for about 6, 7, 8 hours, almost exclusively walking. So I'd like to continue that at least throughout the first week while I do have the time. Learning where everything is and making sure that I know how to walk where I need to go, things like that. So right, okay. So anyways, I'm gonna get things taken out of the refrigerator and get set up. I need to make dinner, and I'm gonna show you what I had for lunch. These directions were given to me by that student tutor, so I'll be right back, just 1 second. So I hope you guys can hear me okay, but this is all gonna make a pizza toast. Yeah, pizza toast. What a meal. I don't know why it's popular or exactly how it came to be popular, but here's a pretty good image. You know it's not just some stupid bullshit when products actually have well, whatever. It's kind of a silly idea, but we got this cheese, and then we got some ham earlier. That'll go on top. I guess it's a lot cheaper than pepperoni. And then we got some onion we chopped up earlier, and then super cheap. It was like 6 slices for 80 yen, and then ketchup, and then mayonnaise. Yeah, ketchup first, and then the ham. No, ketchup first, and then the onions, then the ham, then the cheese, all on top of the bread with mayonnaise on top of everything else. And that's the meal. You guys saw a little picture of it there. I'll make it and show it to you. It's a very depressing meal. I mean, it's not ramen. It's not like top ramen or anything, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's just starch and what I assume is fake cheese. But I had fun making it earlier, and I'm gonna make it again because I got this stuff here. This bread's gonna go bad tomorrow or the day after that, anyway. So, and these onions, the longer they're in the refrigerator, the worse that'll become. So, the earlier the better, I'm sure. That doesn't look very appetizing. It's not really, but I mean, whatever. It's super cheap. I mean, the materials, the ingredients for this maybe cost me less than $1 equivalency, so I'm fine with that. Using this is a little weird though. I accidentally earlier put the plate inside the microwave oven like an idiot, but for the most part, it's kind of simple. It only takes like 4 minutes to make because the meat's already done. It's basically just trying to get the bread crisp. But earlier I was kind of confused. If I wanted it for 5 minutes or let's say 3 or 4 minutes, that's fine. But this message is a little confusing because I guess it means that if I only need it for 3 or 4 minutes, I need to actually turn the knob past 5 minutes, or the heater won't turn on. So the microwave essentially it won't work. So it's like it'd be a good example would be like, let's say you cook something that takes 10 minutes, but then it's not done yet, so you want some extra time. Cool, put an extra 1 or 2 minutes, but it won't work unless the initial time needs to be more than 5 minutes. So, or the heater thing it won't turn on. Whatever, confusing. But I'm gonna eat it. My day's basically done. So even though this meal kind of sucks, it's fine. It'll keep me whatever. I guess it's better than top ramen. But I'm gonna eat it and then probably call it a night. I mean, I'm not gonna go to sleep or anything, but it's the first night in maybe 2 or 3 days that I haven't had anything that required my attention. The other nights, work, and then sleep. But now It's like 6:30, so right, like I said earlier, yeah, it's so yeah, I'm gonna eat, watch something, just take my time and go to sleep at a reasonable hour tonight, without a whole lot of stress. Tomorrow's gonna suck, but yeah, tonight's okay. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Unless for some reason this meal gives me some sort of stomach cramp, because realistically it's like I said, I don't know. It's like, looks like clown food. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm running behind schedule, and I always look like a big dork when I'm outside talking to myself, especially when I'm on campus. But this building right over here. That building's the Global Support Office. It's kind of my sanctuary, so that if I ever totally get screwed up with something stupid, they should be able to help confirm kind of what paperwork I need to do, how I need to do it, all that other stuff. So I had to go there to clear up kind of my last minute things on how I'm going to make a bank account while I'm here, kind of make sure I knew when I was going to get the stuff that I needed. And of course, you know, we're talking about bank accounts and foreign ID cards, words that I never use in conversation, never learned before, never had a reason to know them. You know, there's a reason to know the color red, but no one, so whatever. I'm sure eventually I'll get accustomed to it, but for now it was a very hard conversation to have, but we cleared it up. The things that I need should be available for me. First floor of this building right here, and that's the language and culture. That's where all those classrooms are, so whatever, first floor. And then I need to speak with some dude. His name's Saga Sensei. He's gonna help me out with the initial stipend, I guess, that they're providing, which is something that I don't want to have to depend on, at least right now. But unfortunately, with how money is working, it's gonna have to be something I need. And I was a little worried that the bank account was gonna have to be available and ready and up and running before that could be available, but it didn't seem that that was the case, because I was told he's just gonna help with like gonna hand me cash. Okay. Makes me feel a little uncomfortable because he's not handing me $10. So I don't know what kind of magical bank he pulls this out of, but hopefully maybe it's just been set aside waiting, and maybe it makes me feel really uncomfortable. I don't know why the distinction between, you know, physically carrying something around and having to worry about it being electronically deposited makes such a difference for me, but whatever. I'll see him in 30 minutes back at the same office, but for now I need to go back here to go get, I think, my certificate of student eligibility and stuff, my student ID card. I'm pretty sure that should have, well, whatever, a bunch of important information. Let's go do that then, and then I'll walk back and have a very confusing next few hours.